When it comes to training horses to sell or just wanting to speed up those camels, getting horse gear can be either not worth the money or can just take a while getting the materials, but there's an easy solution for this. Welcome back to the channel all about life skilling. My name is Teddy and today I'll be showing you how to start crafting those Granverre horse sets to get those cheaper unloved mounts like the camels leveled up faster for desert training or just training horses faster for selling. If you wanted to get easy blue grade horse gear and can't get lucky with those pre-orders, don't worry. Get your workers ready and let's learn how to craft a Granverre horse gear set. When it comes to needing more speed for training horses or trading, it can be a little harder getting the Crocodile horse gear set, and just using the cheap white and green grades aren't enough. To combat this, the blue grade Granverre horse gear set, which has way more stats, is here to help. These parts are great for starting out with having such great stats for being cheap. The horseshoe has plus 3% movement speed and plus 3% turn. The leather barding has plus 300 HP. The champion has another plus 600 HP and plus 3% acceleration. Next, the stirrups has plus 3% brake. And lastly, the saddle has plus 600 HP, plus 2,500 stamina, and plus 3% turn. Every part can be enhanced further to increase the amount of stats using armor blackstones to plus 5. Enhancing up to plus 10 will require concentrated armor blackstones, and the enhancement level will drop if failing past plus 5, so be careful when trying to get that plus 10. Don't worry though, these can be repaired using the identical parts or by using memory fragments when the durability drops. Knowing the stats of the parts is great, but now I'm sure you want to know how to make them for yourself. Let me show you how to get the materials and what they are. Before you can start gathering the materials, you're first going to need the workshop required to start making the parts. There are 2 workshops that can be rented, with the first choice being here at Stonetail Horse Ranch. Renting Ranch 3 will cost 6 contribution points total. The other choice is here in Duvenkroon. By choosing Duvenkroon 9-2 here, it will cost 7 contribution points. Now with the workshop in hand, it's time to start getting the materials needed. Crafting the horseshoe requires 10 pure titanium crystal, 125 alluvial gold, 125 glue, and lastly 10 pure forest breath. The barding will need 15 supreme hard hides, 15 supreme soft hides, 15 pure iron crystals, and another 10 pure forest breath. Next on the list is the chaperon, which requires 10 supreme lightweight plumes, 10 supreme hard hides, 5 golden pearls, and 10 more pure forest breath. Moving on to the saddle, this requires 10 supreme soft hide, 10 supreme thin hide, 5 golden pearl, and yet another 10 pure forest breath. Finally, the stirrups can be crafted using 10 supreme tough hide, 10 pure vanadium crystals, 100 glue, and for our last time, another 10 pure forest breath. Really quick, let me know down in the comments below if you make these parts or prefer to just make the Crocodile horse gear instead. With not having a dine and wanting to do desert training, using the blue grade parts on a camel is perfect. While you're down there, be sure to leave a like if you're enjoying all the random life skilling content here on the channel. One last thing, if you want to hang out with me or just want to ask questions, you can always find me over on Twitch every week, Monday to Friday, where I show you everything I can in Black Desert and other MMOs. By getting back into the Granverre horse set, gathering the materials, and getting everything processed is really simple. All the required materials aren't hard to find, so just jumping into the list with the easiest materials being the hides. Hard hides can be gathered from the lizards here in the northwestern gateway. The soft hides are easily gathered from the sheep here at Sheep Mountain, north of Heidel. The thin hides are easily gathered from weasels here around the Agris. Finally, gathering the lightweight plume can be done by killing the cuckoos, also north here of Heidel. These can all be processed down further with leather glaze to make their supreme variants. Onto the alluvial gold, these can be gathered from the bottle of water, then filtering them down. These have a small chance of being produced, with having more mastery increasing the chances. As for the crystals needed, the vanadium can be gathered all around Altanova, and the titanium can be found all around Valencia. And the iron can be easily found at Pilgrim's Haven. All of the crystals can be made by melting down the ingots and heating them with metal solvent. For the golden pearls needed, these have a small chance of being obtained when gathering the giant pearl oysters around the islands, or the Tridana giant clams around the entrance to Megoria. The actual pearl oyster needed has a small chance of being obtained, with higher mastery improving the chances, and the golden pearl having a smaller chance of being obtained when drying down the pearl oyster meat. Getting the glue is easy with heating lobsters found while gathering any coral or while gathering those giant pearl oysters. Unlike the oysters, these have a higher chance, though still low, to obtain while underwater gathering. Having higher mastery will also increase the chance. The forest breath can easily be obtained by killing mobs out in Mansion Forest, Nivarn Steppe, Polyforest, and Tooth Fairy, and these are just to say the least. These can also be made by using simple alchemy on wind, water, and earth spirit stone fragments. Another way to get the forest breath is the Black Spirit Adventure or during some events. Everything needed for the Granverre horse gear set can also be bought from the central market to save time, or if you have the money to buy everything. Once you have all the materials, these have to be stored in Tariff here or Duvenkroon, so make sure you have enough room before getting started. But once you have everything stored, let's talk about getting that workshop started crafting the Granverre horse gear set. To get the parts made requires the workers and storage. Any worker can be used, but depending on the worker used will either speed up the process from an hour or just have you sitting around waiting longer. First, getting the faster worker, like a goblin, will drop the time required. Using an artisan worker is the best choice here, being the highest grade, but we have to focus on certain skills to help out the crafting process. The main skill to focus on is the Mount Knowledge skill, which will reduce the time needed. The other speed skills that can reduce the time needed is Simple, Adept Worker, Masterly skill, and Work Supervisor. Using the Thrifty skills or the Unexpected Luck has a chance of returning some of the materials needed, which is worth trying to change skills for. But once you have a worker ready to start crafting each part, it's as simple as hitting start and just waiting around for it to be sent to Tariff when it's done. For sticking around this long, here's 2 bonus ways to quickly get those Granverre horse gear sets. The first way can be done by using those golden seals from the Imperial horse deliveries. Exchanging 50 Imperial training seals lets you choose between any of the Granverre horse gear. These can be obtained from delivering horses to the Imperial deliveries at level 30. The last way these can be obtained is through the Shining Shaka 2 seals. These can be obtained from the login bonuses each month. Spending 10 seals allows you to choose between each part at +5, but remember, only 10 of these seals are awarded each month. The Granverre horse gear set is great to use for those mounts you just want to level and sell, or those camels for desert training. With not needing a lot of silver to either buy outright or just having the materials easy to gather, crafting them is a breeze. With the max price of the horse gear at +10 being increased, it's easier to start making millions on horse gear. I hope this helps you get those horse gear workshops set up and ready to start making millions. I've been using my own workshop to get my camels geared up to do my desert training while I wait for Dine. And while you're waiting for your own Dine, if you want to level those life skills quicker or just want to start making more money in Black Desert Online, click this video here and I will see you guys in the next one.